So today is Wednesday, October 21st, and we have Bruen in a good mood today. He's looking at himself. So I thought because he was in such a good mood today and smiling that we would get him on a video. Let's turn this way so we get better light. There. All right. So let's show off for the video. Yeah, look at his belly. He just had a bottle. Look at that belly. Yeah, so he just had a bottle, just woke up from his nap, and he's in a good mood because he slept good. Yeah. So, Mr. Bruen is now eating 8 ounces at a time in his bottles, which is huge for him because his feedings went up very slowly. He was very restricted on his schedule because of the bowel issues that he had when he was born, and found out later that 2 weeks after he was born, he ended up developing an infection and had about half of his small intestine removed, which was equal to about 26 centimeters. Yeah, and it's called, the short term for it is NEC, but it's Necrotizing enterocolitis, and that is one of the biggest risk factors that a premature infant can face, and because he was a 25-weeker, they watched closely for it, and sure enough he developed it. Even though he was getting breast milk at the time, which is supposed to decrease the risk, he still developed it, and within, I'd say, 12 hours, he was so sick that if they hadn't have done the surgery when they did and removed the infected portion of his small intestine, he would have died. So he had a colostomy for 6 weeks until the bowel healed, and then they did a reattachment. He had they call it a takedown in December, early December, and in January they reconnected him and started him back slowly on his feedings, very slowly. And so he was on, because of that, he was on a very restricted feeding schedule for the beginning of his life. And now he's finally able to eat to his tolerance, which is about 7.5 to 8 ounces of formula at a time every roughly 4 hours, sometimes 5. Overnight he'll go, though, all night. He won't eat for a good 10 hours. But during the day, it's about every 4 to 5 hours that he's still eating, taking the bottle. So we've been lucky because he has a great appetite and he eats like a champ. So his solids are going well. His favorites are sweet potatoes and peaches, and he likes carrots, and we learned today he likes butternut squash. Don't ya? Yeah. So got those 2 teeth, and see how big those teeth are. Okay. You always do that when I pull your thing. What are you doing here? Show those teeth. You're silly. You're silly. So anyways, just a quick update on Bruen today and his feeding as of today. So we'll close this.